The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground, and your left hand supporting your gun arm. Why don't you just shoot yourself in your fucking mouth? She hisses. At least you won't miss. Point the gun at Kuno S. Oh my gosh. Say shut up. Or what? You gonna fuck me? Her voice is almost a whisper now. You wanna fuck me, pig? Is that what this is about? Alright, she's not gonna shut up. Oh my god. It's so low. Our hand-eye coordination is shit. It's a red check and cannot be retried. Okay, that's really low. In general, you're not actually supposed to close one of your eyes when you're shooting. But whatever. You know, we only had 17%, so if it makes things worse, whatever. Your field of view narrows. The branch slowly moves, becoming entirely two-dimensional. The metal buckle glimmers, catching the noon light as the corpse slowly rotates. Volition. As you wait, your breathing slows down. Some mosquito-like organism buzzes in your peripheral. Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now, fucking Fagari? Hey, it actually did get a little better. This is such a terrible idea. Point the gun at Kuno S. Do it, fucktart. Set me free. Look at her. You feel as though it would be dangerous to set this creature free to roam about the cosmos. Don't. You feel the lieutenant's hand on your shoulder. Fucktart. She's ripping her blazer open to bare her chest. Do it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you can actually fire on this little girl. Alright, point the gun at the belt. Kuno, intense shit, Copper. Fucktart waved his gun. She's pants, breathless with excitement. It wasn't intense, it was pathetic. Responded to provocation. There goes our +1. Okay, we're gonna try this, and we're gonna fail. Oh, Dad. Oh, I shot the body. Failure. A plume of smoke erupts from the barrel. Your hand goes numb from the explosion. With your ear still ringing, you lower the weapon to see what happened. You miss the belt, but hit the corpse straight in the chest. Bits of ribcage protrude from the skin. No blood, only a murky sludge dripping down his belly. The sudden stink makes your eyes water. Oh my god, he's gonna fucking cry. I knew it. What a moku. Are you? Because it sort of feels like you are. Please don't cry. It keeps missing. Start crying. You're sensitive. It feels dry. Nothing comes out of you as you stretch and bend your face into a crying shape. You're too furious to cry, apparently. I can't even cry? No, I'm not going to throw his gun in the mud. Try harder. Try really hard to cry. I'm sensitive. The lieutenant watches you jerk some tears, your shoulders shaking and your eyes dry. The gun begins to slip from your fingers. Oh my gosh. Jumulata, the fucktart can't even cry. Oh my gosh, my poor morale. I wonder if morale affects, checks. We don't have ups in morale either. The lieutenant gently picks his gun from your hand and holsters it. We still need to get him down somehow. His tone is growing tired now. The stench makes him turn away from the corpse. But how? The bad way, the way I didn't want us to, he sighs, by asking the harbor for help. They have the tools and the men. If they put him up there, they can take him down too. But won't it be dangerous? To ask the suspects for help with the victim's body? To be indebted to Evart Clare? Very much yes. Which is why I would have preferred us to handle this ourselves. Clearly, we can't. Suck my dick, bitches. Who's Evart Clare? The leader of the Union. A dangerous and corrupt man, from what I hear. You don't want to owe him much. Yeah, don't go being someone else's bitch. You're Kuno's bitches. And how do we get inside the harbor? From the gates, by negotiating or fighting. He looks up to east. Or we can try the secret route we found, where your cloak is. It looked doable. To the gates. Let's fight, I say. Alright, let's get to it then. Alright, some kind of superstar. They say the world isn't ready for a rock and roll cop. No one wants their state monopoly on violence to be mixed with celebrity worship. They claim to know it would be dangerous for detectives to rise to the ranks of demigods and have sexual encounters with barely legal cover girls. It would be insane, they say. To all this you say, fuck off and die, in a cool voice. You people have no idea how good these cops are gonna get. They're gonna crack 20 cases a day. In the future, cops will be like astrophysicists or prime ministers or prophets, and you're the first one. -1 in logic, price of self-delusion. But we get a cap in visual calculus, suggestion, electrochemistry, and composure. Okay. Should I unlock another one of these? Sure. Physical instrument. Doesn't take very long. We're already pretty good in physical, but it may not be bad to be better in physical, right? We've almost got another skill point too. Rigorous self-critique. Okay. Encyclopedia is -1. Wow. We're real dumb. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have to ask for help. Ask around about tattoos, possible meanings. Okay, we need to talk to him. Oh, you know what else we need to do? We need to look at our ledger again. Or our, our ledger. Oh my gosh. Open the hidden compartment. Interfacing. Don't we have something that helps us? Yes. So those give us a +1 in interfacing. %. Hanged Man's Vice gave us a +1. -1 for Lonesome Long Way Home. Should we try it? Nice. Just relax. The two sides of the board are slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off the slides. All you need to do is bend the plastic on your knee, slowly. The slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just, slide the drawer open. Without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open. What's inside? 2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard. Pick up the ticket stubs. 2 octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other in the colored pencil drawings. The tickets permit access to a zoo in Revachol East. The aquarium costs extra. These let you go there, too. Interesting. So I'm guessing we can actually go there. Whoa. Pick up the card. Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of glue. Smell it first. It smells of chewing gum, apricot flavored. Perception, easy success. A touch cinnamon. The end of summer. You think the label says Tutti Frutti. Open it. Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card. Looped round letters in a woman's hand. Harry. Oh my gosh, my name actually might be Harry? It begins. You're already reading. I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy. Volition. Throw it away, please. But it will make me happy. A merciful wind blows in from the Bay of Revachol, dusting the ground at your feet and raising newspapers far away. You feel the card slipping into it. Let go. No, I'm reading this fucking card. It's probably gonna, do a morale down or something, but I need to know what the hell is on this card. Your hands shake, holding on to it. Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, it says, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest down Voyager Road. Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step on the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon, when I get off the 49 and walk back to you. Keep reading. You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always, always come back to it. Keep reading. Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs, and the blood sucked out of your head. Everything around you gets dark. Small white dots appear. Item lost. Damaged ledger. You feel the ledger slip from your hand. Endurance. No, hold on. Hold on. To what? There's nothing. Detective, is everything all right? Fall sideways. Whoa. Yeah, I think this person we loved is dead. Whoa. What the hell? What is this? What?
There is nothing. Again.
I don't know if I'm supposed to reload or keep going. If this doesn't lead to something new, I will return back to you guys after a reload. If this continues on, then you can kind of assume that, we continued on. Just lie there, passed out.
Well, almost nothing. There is the ground below you, that's still there. And the small light that's on, fluttering somewhere in the basal ganglia.
Who's that?
That's me. Blue eyes. That's me.
Nice and quiet.
Is it? The world is gone. You're no longer reacting to outward stimuli. Yet still.
A bitter, caustic sense of loss remains. Even in the darkness, great sorrows slip in the water. Slimy.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
Here in the paleomammalian cortex, we call it the shadow, because it's always there.
White Mourning. Was that the X something? The
bloated corpse of the past resurfacing.
Oh, it was beautiful.
Beautiful. Believe me, stupid ape, its lack of beauty was not the problem.
Where is Voyager Road?
There is no Voyager Road. There are no roads, no houses, no lights in the windows. It's all on pause.
Enough. Just lie there, motionless.
You think they would let you? Until you disintegrate into biomolecules? No. Someone is breathing on your face now, inspecting your pupils, stupid idiot.
What is that? It's cold.
Yes, they're pouring something on you, something in you, and
It's delicious. Capri Kinema. Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness. Where am I? In the upholstered cabin of Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor carriage, seated in the driver's basket. The air is thick with leatherworks and heavy fuel oil. Cold water runs down your chin. Drink water. The lieutenant is extending a small canister to your mouth. Drink. The water is cold, silvery, the stuff of life itself as it pours down your parched throat. The pounding in your head recedes. The darkness parts. Drink. He tilts the canister. You haven't drunk water in 2 days. Did you know the human body is not made to survive on alcohol alone? You need a secondary form of hydration. Drink. With greedy gulps, you down half a liter of cold water. Some of it spills on the driver's seat. The lieutenant pays no heed to it. What happened? I should ask you the same. You were reading your paperwork, then you passed out. I carried you to my kinema. To take you to a hospital, then you came to. How long was I out? 10 minutes, maybe? I came in contact with the burnt-out ruins of the past, Lieutenant. Item gained, Ledger of Failure and Hatred. That does sometimes happen. He hands you the remains of your ledger. You dropped this. Are you okay to proceed? Just nod. Good. The Ledger of Failure and Hatred is a special item that can be used both as an interactable and a tool, equipped in your hand for skill bonuses. Find it under the Tools section in your inventory. Interesting. -2 authority, but +1 in empathy and Inland Empire. Huh. -1 health, but +1 in psyche. Interesting. White Mourning. You see yourself from above. You are passed out on the blue tiles of the hostel room floor. Even from this distance, you can see your eyelids flutter. At the mention of what? A great white object, letting out its sweet smell, like a lily of the valley. The little man's forgotten its name, but he still remembers the feeling. And look, he moves. The feeling animates him. He instinctively reaches out for the feeling's best friend. A bottle of Commodore Red. He puts on his disco clothes and gets smaller and smaller. Okay. Oh, we did get another skill point. Okay, interesting. Let's see. There was something that I needed to talk to Kim about, right? Ask him to tell you about the case. So, he needs to give me the briefing, because I haven't received the briefing, or I don't remember the briefing.
Yes?
Tell me about the case. What do you want to know? Literally anything about it. I can't remember a single thing. Ah, yes, the case brief you missed. Now I remember. He opens his notes. Brief, yes. That sounds good. 3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. Okay. Wild Pines is who that other lady belongs to in the boat. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute. Does the briefing say who the victim was? A security guard or worker of some sort, hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinet, of course. We need to find out the truth. Why didn't we know anything about the caller? They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex. Why hide themselves? There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinet. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that. Let me just make this perfectly clear. Our job here is to find the killer? That's right. Okay, can we go over the preliminary info again? Oh, no, okay. No, I'll wing it. There's no reason to wing anything. If you didn't get the brief, that's okay. I did. Oh, I already got this. Mega cool. Okay then, was there anything else you wanted to know? Would you say this is a mysterious case? The lieutenant considers your question a moment before answering no. It's not a particularly mysterious one. Why not? The lieutenant shrugs. The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that. Okay, so the case probably isn't mysterious, but could it be sexy? There was some interest in this case at my station, but not for the reasons you have in mind. You seem to wish there was. Cut this boring stuff off immediately. You know what this case is about. Maybe there's a young woman involved? A femme fatale, you might say? Yes. It just so happens there's a beautiful, blonde, 19-year-old woman at the heart of this case. A rich one, in fact. Part of a murder sex cult. Wow, really? That's mega sexy. No, not really. Was there anything else? He's basically challenging you to sex it up with some lurid twist. Don't get right into it. Sit on it a bit. Then hit him with it. Oh, God. So if we're from different precincts, why are we on the same case? I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a... He considers the phrasing. A pissing competition. His disdain is clear. This man would not use such an expression otherwise. What do you mean? You don't know? His eyes narrow. I assumed you were in on it. You know what I'm in on. Retrograde amnesia. Better still than an imbecile. Cop off. Cop off? It's just stupidity. The lieutenant shakes his head. Well, what kind of stupidity? The cop kind. Our precincts can't decide if Martinet is part of Jamrock or the Industrial Harbor. Yours or mine. As if we somehow own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality. So we've let the Union make a mockery of law enforcement here, and now it's come to its natural conclusion. Ah, so this is a struggle over who runs Martinet? Well, sort of. It's less a matter of who gets to police Martinet than who has to. It's an orphan district, in other words. I think the dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There was quite the brouhaha at the 57th, I can tell you that. Time to settle it, they said. Cop off. But, he leans in, I assure you, I am not their finest or toughest, with 102 cases solved. What I am is least interested in a pissing competition. Reaction speed. Success. So he volunteered to represent the 57th, but not out of competitiveness, on the contrary. So what's special about Martinet? Martinet? Nothing. It's just a puddle at the end of some drain pipe. No one cares about this place, they care about sports. Most of our colleagues don't even know how to get here. North of the interchange doesn't exist. Shivers. A tremble comes over you. Another after effect of ethanol poisoning, perhaps? Feels like leaves do when they rustle in the breeze, somewhere far away, below the turbine. The 41st and the 57th. The lieutenant was right. It's not about who gets what's north, it's about who doesn't. I wonder what this says about me, that I was sent by my station. He raised an eyebrow, thinking it best to let you make the next move. Don't be scared, but I think I might have supernatural abilities. He opens one hand and looks at it. A moment passes. Which school do you subscribe to, Mambo? He opens the other hand. Or Jumbo? Wait, which one is the one where you hear your necktie talk to you? Mental illness. Oh, because I have that. So the 41st Precinct sent you because you are the most mentally ill out of all the officers at your station? No, it's not that. I'm sure we have officers way more mentally ill than me. Then why did they send you? I'm gonna leave why I was sent unspecified. The silence carries. Okay, enough of the competition then. Tell me something else. Yes, it's a wholly pointless matter. Forget I ever mentioned it. He's actually glad it's addressed now. Okay. That one's not too bad. Inland Empire. I mean, it's probably true, right? We have to try it. Darn. Only banal things strike you. At the core, you're a very banal person with a very small soul. Oh my gosh, my poor morale. Ugh. One you should be ashamed of. It's no wonder the soft one doesn't want it back. It was right to abandon you. Okay. Well, I actually need to end this recording now, so I'm going to go ahead and leave this one here. So thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Have a good one.